I'm a Blossoms. Welcome back to my channel, Just a Messenger 828. Authentically me, authentically you, forever bloom. I didn't feel like shuffling no cards today. I really didn't. I had to do it on myself. So I think this is just going to be a little yap session about how people feel about people using cards, right? Tarot, oracle, all of that. Even the ones that we just write, right? God be like, ooh, write that down on a card. I'd be like, okay, add it to the collection. Or any means that God, source creator, will give us messages. We write them down on a card and we shuffle them. Like people literally make their own cards. And there's people that are upset about that. And I'm not sure why. Because I literally today, and I've done this plenty of times actually, it helped me with my healing journey internally. um, Reading for myself. Oracles are like really good for that. Um, in the last reading I posted, I used the Midnight Oracle deck that I have. The one that's like literally the illustrations look like they can be tattoos. Yeah. Read me for filth. And not it, look, it what I concluded from that is there's past things that I used to do while in relationship that I am still trying to make sure that I'm not doing in my current relationships. And God just clarified, hey, you're not doing that. So don't think that you've learned, you healed from that. You're just being aware when it starts to go that way, like the energy starts to feel like that. And so it's a step back, woosah, check. It's a check yourself thing. And as someone with a platform, even though it's not popping right now, as someone with a platform, I guess it's my duty to let that be known that hey, um, readers do check themselves. At least the good ones do, right? We check ourselves. We make sure we're good. We make sure that we're not just on our platforms, but like in our everyday lives, in our interactions and relationships with other people. Just want to make sure we don't fall back into old patterns. For me, it just kept talking about transformation, uh, what it is that I have to let go, right? What I have to let go of, being able to let go of it, and the death and life cycles. Oh, and what is it? Am I using my power for for good within my purpose, or am I using it to oppress or dominate others? And I'm like, well, I'm not trying to oppress or dominate anybody at all. Damn, I just got an eye opener just now saying that. Damn, am I oppressing or dominating myself in these relationships? So even that negative thinking or that thinking that I'm going back to old patterns when creator just told me you're not, you're good. You can be oppressing and dominating yourself. And this is why, as readers and as people in general, whatever means that you use to check yourself, please do it. Like, because we're all on our journeys. We're all on our journeys. And in some of our journeys, we have to let go of persons, places, and things. It does not mean a permanent, but a change does have to occur. And it does not mean because you don't want to let go that you're being codependent or clingy. You're just holding on to what's inevitable, which is the change, the transformation. So you can do this by means of journaling. People do that. People do a combination of both, right? People go to therapy. Therapy is highly recommended. It really is. I should also to check those things. Not everybody believes in therapy, so whatever outlets you find best for you, do it. It's something about how you use your power. That's what it was. Am I using my power in that? Or like you have power dynamics, right? It's always mentioned in some readings, a power dynamic. It's always a power dynamic with anybody, because your energy and your intentions and your focus is on that said relationship. It's a recheck for yourself. So right now, currently, um, like I said, my my child has autism, so sometimes he does not. He gets overstimulated. He gets locked into his phone. He will just pee. He won't focus on the fact, hey, I have to pee. He'll just do it right there. He doesn't know to stop and go to the bathroom. He knows, but he just doesn't want to, right? So to check that, I make him sit on that toilet. Okay, you already peed on yourself. Sit on that toilet. That's where you pee. That's where you poop. Cause we pee pee on the toilet, and source could be like checking you and where your position and where you are on your healing journey. That's all. That's all I got. Cause I didn't feel like shuffling. I didn't feel like doing that. I had to make sure I was good with me. Cause those feelings, those emotions rised up. So I had to check those emotions. And it's as someone that I would typically, I don't want to say throw my emotions, but I will be emotional in my dealings with people around me. When I'm feeling those emotions, I have to check them emotions so I don't do that, because everybody is emotional at this time. Whether it's like boohoo crying or anger or whatever it is, it's all emotions. So people are on their own healer journeys, and they don't need your emotions along with theirs. So to better help everyone's situation, what I did was, let me just check. Let's check what's going on with me. Am I handling this correctly? Can I handle this better? Why are these emotions coming up? It's a part of the shadow work. It is. No matter where you are on your journey, the shadow work never stops. It never stops. Um, Even when you get what you want, it never stops. I mean, ask people that have success. They work their ass off to get there. Some people did other things to get to where they are, and as far as success. But either way, they still have to check in with themselves. They still have to check their emotions. And that's honestly what I'm feeling like. Honestly, what I'm feeling like. I feel like people that are successful are about to, like, people have a team. They have their team. They have their lawyers. They have their person that they go to for real estate. Their person that they go to for their vehicles, whatever. Right? They have their network of people. Their go tos. I feel strongly that a lot of people that are successful celebrities and all of that outside of celebrity realm. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I had to take that phone away. Excuse me. Confirmation. Excuse me. Confirmation. So God will take things away to help you focus on what it is that needs to be focused on. Yikes. Okay. Well, that hit me. So for right now, You might have to put more focus into yourself, put more focus into what matters. For me, my children, of course, but my rest, because it's affecting my health. Yeah. But as I was saying, because there's gonna be little nuggets in here. I feel that those people that are in successful positions are going to be seeking advisors, right? They have their legal advisors, their financial advisors, their, you know, they're going to be looking for spiritual advisors pretty soon. If not looking, they probably are already scoping some out. Because with the way that things are going, they're gonna need that higher perspective to see where to move on that chessboard. I think that's what I needed to say. That's all I needed to say. Okay, y'all. That's it for today. I'm not doing too much. I'm resting. There's a lot going on. Like, let me just say this. A lot of readers don't have financial uh I don't want to say financial stability, right? Because there's ones that are getting their bread, but there's ones that are doing this that's not getting their bread. They're getting skimped. Their breads are getting skimped. Um, Platforms are doing. People on platforms, or just the platform themselves, are doing sneaky things in the background, so people don't get the full maximum of what they're earning. It's not. It's not being. It's not reflecting what it is that their work is producing or solidifying for others. So when I say that there's a lot of readers that don't have financial stability, they're not financially stable enough to put all their focus in their work, and God doesn't want that. God doesn't want them to be financially struggling, because it is shifting the focus away from them doing their purpose. God knows, like, the readers check in with me. You don't have your conversations with the Most High. Like, I know I'm not supposed to be focused on finances. You told me not to worry about it, but God, like, I got to put food on the table. I gotta have a place to live so I can shuffle these cards. I gotta have. There's a lot of readers that don't have living situations. You know what I'm saying? That are in hotel to motel living situations out their car. I done seen them, and they still show up to their platform now. Their obedience is strong, but it's still that worry on the back end. It's still that stress on the back end. God wants to alleviate that. So I think by combining those forces, it will help to alleviate that. And it'll also help those that have their success to keep their success and to sustain their success for a longer amount of time. What deals should I take? What deals should not take? Is this a faulty contract, or is this a stable contract for me to take? Everybody wants to create legacy for their children. The ones that are already in a successful standpoint, and the ones that are not. Okay, that's all I gotta say. All right, y'all. So if you're available, I'm available. If you want a personal reading, that information will be in the description box below. Also, if you would like to donate, that information will be in the description box below. I am doing $15.15. What does my higher self want me to know readings? If you are interested in that, once again, the description box is there for you. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. And remember, we are all forever blooming. I love you. Peace.